Hi folks, this is Keough, and I have another new training video for you. This was just completed about an hour ago, and on this session you're going to see me do my 10th session of Smolov, the base cycle for squat, and that's going to involve me squatting 340 pounds for 5 sets for 7 repetitions apiece. And after that you're going to see me start up my second wave of Smolov Jr. I took 1 week to sort of deload, and I'm going to jump right back into it, do another wave. So you're going to see me bench press 220 pounds, all paused reps for 6 sets of 6. So this is 340, squatting it for sets of 7. These are feeling a lot better. I remember the first week I was on this program, 340, I was doing for 7 sets of 5, and I would say that those sets felt harder than these sets of 7 did today, which suggests, at least to me, that I'm probably making some progress, and I'm probably getting stronger with my squat now. I'm either getting stronger or I'm just acclimating to squatting without knee wraps, and I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but I won't know until I test my my squat max in my knee wraps. But the good thing is that my squat is moving in the right direction, is progressing, and I feel more confident and better with my squat with each passing day. Was really happy with how strong I felt. I ended up doing 4 of these sets in my belt, and I did my 3rd set beltless. So 340 for 7 reps, all beltless on this set right here. Even that set felt okay. I wasn't thrilled with how I felt, but my ribs were bothering me a little bit, so I tried to at least get 1 set in beltless to try and give them a break midway through the session. Again, just really happy with my strength here, really happy with how my squat is progressing. For my next session, I'm going to be doing 360 pounds for 7 sets of 5. I can do that pretty easy. I know I've made a lot of progress, because if you remember the first week when I did 365 for 7 sets of 3, those reps were just agonizing, and for me to come back and be able to hit some smooth reps on that day would be great progress. Also, I feel like my work capacity has stood up very well to the programming. Just to give you, if you haven't been following my videos, a list of what I've been doing recently. Today I squatted. I did these 35 reps. Yesterday I did 9 sets of, or 4 sets of 9 repetitions with 320 pounds. The day before that I did deadlifting, and I worked up to a max triple off deficit with Monster Mini Bands. And the day before that I did my 10 sets of 3 squatting. So I've basically done heavy lower body work for 4 consecutive days, and I'm not slowing up at all. I feel pretty good. I feel just fine. And you know, I felt better squatting today than I did yesterday. I felt stronger squatting today. So that just tells me that I'm withstanding the programming just fine. Physically, I'm adapting to it. I feel great squatting this often, and you know, I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do once I finish this week. I have 2 more sessions. I could either run a deload. I could either run another base cycle immediately after this one. I could test my squat max after this week. I could test my deadlift max after this week with a week off. And so I'm not sure which of those options I'm going to choose, but my preference, assuming my adductor feels okay, and it felt great today, it didn't bother me at all. My preference would be to just run another base cycle, run another 3-week base cycle, push the weights up a little bit, reset it a little bit, but push the weights up, and then see where my squat is at. Just try to get a lot of good uninterrupted work. This right here is 220 for the first of 6 sets of 6. I was running out of time when I did these, so what I ended up doing actually is I ended up doing them with 3-minute rest intervals. So I did a set, I took 3 minutes, and then I did another set, and was able to get all the reps just fine. They didn't feel super fast, but watching them now, they look okay. I wasn't thrilled with my speed, but it's the first session coming back. I took a deload week in which I only max tested once, and And in addition to that, did some really light benching last week, so I didn't expect to come back and perform exceptionally well on these, but got all the reps, didn't feel like I was in danger of failing any of them. The weight moved pretty fast on all of my sets, and with 3-minute rest intervals, I was pretty happy with how fast I was able to press these weights out. This will be my second time running Smolov Jr. I'm basically going to run it as many times as I can from now until the meet. I'm going to try to keep the progression as low as I can, try to make it reasonable. I'm not going to make big jumps. I know this from cycle to cycle. I put 5 pounds on my bench press the last time I ran it, and I think that that's just indicative of the fact that, to be honest, I'm more of an advanced lifter, and at least with my bench press, I'm not going to see huge jumps running a high-frequency training cycle, but I do think I'll continue to make progress while on it. I think it'll be slow progress, but I think I'll make consistent progress. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. I'll be back benching again tomorrow, which will be great because I really just feel like I could use the reps right now to get back into this program and to continue pushing my bench up. Anyway, keep checking in. I will have more videos for you this week. It's the end of Smolov for Squat and the beginning of Smolov Jr. Part 2.